What do you want?
The views and opinions expressed in the following podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the DVM production empire. That's how you know it's good.
You're listening to the DVM production empire. Backed with content, millions of downloads, taking the world by force. Join the empire today at dvmpe.com.
Groovy.
Hey, Billy, what are you doing?
I'm just getting my summer reading done. I'm reading Pride and Prejudice.
Reading's gay!
My books!
Come on down to Stupid Slippery Water Park!
We're swimmies!
Off of Route 85 and Nettlewood Lane!
It's an unfortunate name.
Grab some money out of your mom's purse and be there this Sunday for the grand reopening!
It's like $20.
With 2-for-1 deals!
Okay, $40.
Ride the Pirate Radio Lazy River!
Yar, so relaxing.
Take a dip in the Snot Chocolate Kids pool!
Why is this warm?
Drop down the Space Cops water slide!
You have the right to remain moist.
Don't be a little bitch! Get here this Sunday at the Stupid Slippery Water Park!
Stupid Slippery Water Park, where we are Legionnaires free.
Since May 2016.
What's going on, Empire? This is Stupid Talking Stupid on the DVM production empire. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear, and we read the stupid, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
I almost blew my voice out doing that intro. But it's so fun to do those intros.
So fun.
So,
What do we got? What do we got today?
Well, have you ever heard of this thing called the radio?
It's the thing that I play on my car.
No, it's Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh.
Nope, it's not that either. No.
No.
No, yeah, it's the radio. Have you ever worked on a radio station?
No, but I've been to one, and I've been on the radio.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been on.
Very weird.
I've been on the radio once, and it was at like 3 a.m. on college radio because like our friend was DJing, and we were like, "Let's go bother him."
I did morning radio for the Ditka Dome haunted house.
Okay.
We went in.
Did a get like an advertising guest segment thing?
Yeah, kind of thing.
Okay.
So we went and we talked about it. It was weird for me because, you know, I'm sitting across the guy and we're doing the whole thing, and then at the very ending, we get done, and he's like packing up his stuff, and it was like, I think it was like 9 o'clock. Or no, it was 8 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It was 9 o'clock because he's on until 10. But they record the last hour.
So it's like a previously recorded segment that gets played?
Yeah. Like all the going into the music and everything like that, and a little bit of banner here and there.
Okay.
It's all pre-recorded because they don't have to do traffic updates anymore.
Oh.
So I guess
because the internet.
Well, they get there at like 5. They record that hour. They go on at like 6. They work 6 to 9. And then they play that last hour.
That seems weird. Because what if you want to reference something that happened during the show?
I don't know.
You can't.
You just can't. Yeah, they no longer have to do traffic updates after 9 o'clock because no one gives a shit because everyone's at work.
Huh. That is neat.
Yeah.
But it's not as neat as a pirate hijacking a radio station.
Yar. Pirate radio.
Isn't there a movie with Philip Seymour Hoffman called Pirate Radio or something like that?
I don't know if it's Philip Seymour Hoffman, but
I'm pretty sure it's Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's like the only thing I remember about it.
I don't know.
But yeah, they did this where they were a radio station. They were actually on a boat broadcasting.
Shut up, really?
How do you not know about this movie? I feel like you would have seen it.
I don't know. I'll Google it.
No.
But anyway.
You don't get to Google anything.
Dude, I Google what I want.
Let's see. Where is it? So anyway, there's this, for lack of a better word, he's a pirate. He decided to hijack a station and play a super fun song I have not heard the song myself. I didn't want to spoil it for myself. Pirate Radio 2009. So anyway.
Okay.
Is in Mansfield, so this is the UK. So Mansfield 103.2. This person hijacked the station to play a song from the 1970s called the Winkers song. By
Winkers?
Winkers, like you wink, like ding. By artist Ivor Biggin. So in the last month, it's been played at least 8 times. The thing is, this song, it's a deliberately offensive song about masturbation.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Are you saying that right? Are you saying the Winkers?
It's the Winkers.
Because when it comes to British, I thought it would be like the Wankers.
Well, but it's called the Winker song, even though the song itself uses the word wanker 36 times.
Oh, there you go.
They're saying it's believed that the pirate is using a small transmitter to play the song on the same frequency, which is overriding the station's scheduled programming. Saying the managing director of the radio station, Tony Delahunty, said, "Some people have told me their children have started humming the song in the car. We have had calls from people who have found it hilarious,
That Winker song.
while some have raised their concerns, including our competitors, and a lot of people in the industry are aghast at how difficult it is to stop these people." He added that there's absolutely nothing we can do about it, and we're trying very hard to do something about it. Basically, we're powerless, but man, it wouldn't be great if we can
do something about it.
Yeah. They aired it during, I believe they aired it during a family show.
This is like now? They have family shows?
Well, I don't know if it's family show or if it's, okay.
Because I remember they used to do like the radio hours.
They did it this past weekend during a live family broadcast from Mansfield Party in the Market event. So it was like a live on-scene broadcast, kind of like a family.
I was going to say, how good is radio doing in England? They're like, they got family.
Yeah, no.
Like the Ovaltine family hour.
They've got plenty of Spider-Man and Elsa videos on YouTube for kids to be just for hours entertained. Which the next generation is going to grow up with some weird sexual fetishes because they spent so much time watching Spider-Man Elsa videos on YouTube. Are you familiar with these videos?
No.
Okay, because I'm saying it.
I just learned today that people like to take songs and translate them into other languages and then put them on YouTube.
Okay. Well, so
I don't get out enough.
These videos, they have people in a Spider-Man and Elsa costume.
Awesome.
They're running around and being fun, and the titles are like, "Oh, it's Spider-Man, Elsa," so it shows up in the suggested videos. But then the actual content itself is them dry humping, them having dry humping orgies with other characters.
What other characters?
I don't know. I don't watch them. I haven't paid attention to this in a while because I think they've started, like, YouTube starting to crack down on it. So, like, because before they would show up in recommended videos for kids, because, like, if you're watching all this kids content, and then next thing you know, you're gonna see Spider-Man and I don't know, Jack Sparrow tag teaming Elsa.
Stevens, get in here.
Yes, Johnson.
What am I watching?
Looks like the trailer for the new Spider-Man.
No, because look what he's doing to that beloved Disney character.
Oh my God, is that Elsa?
We can't have this on YouTube.
Ooh.
I mean, this is our jobs. Our jobs are at stake.
Right.
I mean, sure, we can have, like baby metal and things of that nature, or people eating gross things.
Yeah,
people.
totally.
Stevens, up here. I'm talking.
What?
Stevens.
What? Yeah, totally.
We can't have this. These are two beloved cartoon characters.
No, we can't have this.
I mean, it'd be one thing if they were popping each other's zits, but I mean, This is the tube.
No, that's educational.
That is educational.
This is pornographic and awful. And how did you find this? And can you send it to me just for?
You know what? I'm going to send it to you.
Thank you. I would appreciate it.
I would appreciate it if you did not watch it recreationally.
Oh, I would do no such thing. We have a serious job with this,
I changed my
security.
mind. I'm just going to remove this right now.
No. I mean, you should send it to me in case I find other things like it. I can send you hey, check this out too.
I don't know. Seems like it could breed a certain amount of discourse in the office.
No. I'd watch this. I'd watch it at home.
That's right, Steve. It's taking your work home with you.
Yeah,
you're a go-getter. You're going places in the tube. But let me tell you that right now.
Definitely.
All right, I'm just going to send this over to you. Also, there's this one of Pikachu masturbating.
Oh my god.
Pikachu. Yeah, I'm going to send that. Send that to you too. Let's get that the fuck off of this.
Oh yeah, totally get it off.
No, what?
There's
I can't start like doing these bits now, and now I'm picturing like what you're gonna do on a Sunday.
What I'm gonna do on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you do our new videos. If you guys haven't watched our new videos.
Okay, yeah, that'd be very confusing for people because now they think I'm just going to go home and watch Spider-Man also masturbating videos.
Well, that too.
I don't do that on Sunday. That's the Lord's Day.
Saturday. Anything goes on Saturday.
Yeah. Get off work, just open a beer, and what are we going to watch?
That's right.
No, we got to...
Spider-Man.
If you check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/stupidtalkingstupid, we're starting to upload full episodes of the podcast as well as clips that I can't animate, but I can Photoshop some weird things.
Clip show the shit out of this.
Oh my god! The last one I made with the pandas
was awesome.
It took like 7 hours to do.
I can imagine, but it was awesome.
I was so tired of it by the end of it.
But anyway, so what are they doing about this? What are they doing about the pirate?
Like I said, they're trying to stop it, but so Ofcom is the company that's investigating it. They're saying that Ofcom said that you only need a small transmitter, and if you can get near where there's an outside broadcaster signal, and you can overpower that signal, and you're on the airwaves. There is a They're getting kind of out of hand with it. That they're saying we have a spectrum enforcement team who look after our airwaves and make sure they are kept free from interference, whether it is deliberate or accidental. And we have strong enforcement powers.
Turn it on to pump up the volume. You ever see that movie?
No.
You never seen Christian Slater's Pump Up the Volume?
No.
Oh my god, that movie's awesome.
I've seen Gleaming the Cube.
No, it's not the same thing.
Is it? Are you trying to say it's better than Gleaming the Cube?
Yes.
How dare you? Have you seen Gleaming the Cube?
Yes.
The movie's amazing.
I know. But later on, the two stars of Pump Up the Volume would be in a movie together called Broken Arrow.
Oh my god. Christian Slater and Atomic Bomb made another movie.
That's right. He falls in love with that atomic bomb and Pump Up the Volume.
Turns this explosion up to 11.
No, it's really good. It's where I learned about, when I was young, I watched movies, where I learned about the Beastie Boys. Because it's an awesome soundtrack. And Leonard Cohen. But nonetheless.
It's an awesome soundtrack. And Leonard Cohen. Just interesting. Anyway. There's a criminal offense with carrying a potential sentence of, can you guess how much jail and or fine you can get?
5 years.
You're just thinking 5 years for interference with the radio? Okay. It's a potential sentence of 2 years in prison and an unlimited fine. Which I think is scary. Meaning they could fine you $100, they could fine you $1 million. Oh. And that's, it's unlimited. So we're just going to fine you,
There's no cap. So it's just like you get a judge on a pissy day.
You get a judge with Verizon. It's like, it's unlimited. Well, it's like 100 gigs. So
it says it's unlimited.
And then we're going to throttle you. So we're going to take 20% of your salary per paycheck, and then after that we'll just take 4% because we're throttled it down.
Yeah, what if they would do that in perpetuity too? They'd be like, for 20% of your check for the rest of your life, All because you wanted to do a pirate radio station.
It's like, all right, I'm going on unemployment. So this money's coming out of your pockets and going back into your pockets. We're talking about how it could be, exposes a situation that is available for, who knows, a terrorist, that type of person, some idiot who wants to put emergency messages on. It could be an awful lot worse. They're basically saying that.
What is that? It's like, okay, we're gonna sell some tickets. So you're gonna do the next caller, caller number 10. Caller number 10, go ahead, and you'll be singing the Foo Fighters with Maroon 5 this week. Even though I know, right? They never really played. They never played together, guys, but they're doing it this week.
A benefit concert
at the Summerfest. 10th caller, go ahead, 10th caller.
Fuck you.
What?
Yeah, fuck you, man.
So you don't want the tickets?
This is my radio station. Do you want the tickets?
I mean, I kind of want to go see them. Well, you never see those two bands together. Not sure why. Sure why they're together, but
you just have to answer this one question.
Oh, okay.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a flower shirt, some headphones, and some Baja shorts.
The correct answer is nothing. Dicks out for Foo Fighters, man. Pirate radio's taking over.
So did I win?
I don't think anyone wins in that situation.
No, I don't think. Especially with Foo Fighters. Why are they touring with Maroon 5?
I think Maroon 5 is touring with the Foo Fighters.
No, not this. No, they're opening for them.
Oh, Jesus.
Something happened to the Foo Fighters.
They're both the opening.
They lost a bet. Oh, they're both opening for Dishwalla.
But Dishwalla with Rome. Oh, man. Speaking of drug overdoses. You ever heard of a Orlando-based company called Legal Lean?
No.
Well, it is a company that's...
There's a guy that goes, I'm just a down south attorney, and then he leans on the table.
Wouldn't that be great? No, but this...
Legal Lean, we'll lean for you.
You got something that keeps blowing away? I could lean on it. Make it stay there.
That's right.
But
Legal Lean, we make it stay.
Can you guys just get a paperweight? Nah, shut up, man.
Yeah, pay us the big bucks to be paperweight.
No, this is my dream. You're fucking ruining it. God damn it, Mark.
What about a rock? I get a rock from outside. Mark, shut up.
You're such a dick. I hope it's not showing up over a microphone, but there's been fireworks going off for the past 10 minutes straight.
Glendale Heights Fest is going on.
We could have done this live from Glendale Heights Fest.
Pirate radio.
Pirate radio.
Ooh. We just described fireworks.
Yellow. Bit of green in that one. There's a red one. I'm on fire. Yeah,
they're doing the finale.
It's an impressive sounding finale, at least.
Yeah, I mean, we can't.
Either that or there's the biggest gun war just going on.
Well, you never know.
So Legal Lean is a company that it was founded by Nick Anderson. He wanted
Which
to
is such a fake sounding name.
Such a fucking generic white dude name.
Nick Anderson. I wear turtlenecks and Buster Broads.
Cargo shorts.
You see these penny loafers? There are actual pennies in them.
Also, tack in the bottom of this one.
Right.
I don't want to get it.
Gonna wear some sandals. Gonna wear some socks. I'm Nick Anderson. And I'll fight for you.
As long as it's not on a weekend, man. I got shit to do.
So basically, I got a family.
He created this company because he wanted to have a way of essentially create lean. You know, the drug that they popularized in hip hop. It's like a syrup. Scissorp, as the kids say. Or as they used to say. So you used to take like.
I know you're just saying words. I'm not necessarily.
Codeine.
There you go.
So it's liquid codeine that you pour in a cup over, like a styrofoam cup over ice with Sprite, and you put some Jolly Ranchers in it. I've heard. I've never done it, but like I know how to make it because I'm like, what the fuck is this stuff?
Well, you were a bartender, just in case.
Yeah, if someone's like, you got Bud Light? Yeah. Can I get I don't know. You guys got root beer? Yeah, I got that. Excuse me, sir. Can I get some lean? Yes, Grandma.
You mean scissor?
Get your swerve on.
You go, girl.
So he introduced a new product that he originally tried in Europe, and he liked it so much he wanted to try to make his own version of it. Spent like $10,000 developing his own version of it. It's called Coco Loco. You have any idea what Coco Loco could be? It's not like Four Loco.
No.
It's just one Loco, and it's Coco.
So it's chocolate energy drink?
You would sure hope that's the thing. But no, it is a chocolate snuff that you snort.
Oh.
It's a...
And he spent $10,000 developing this?
Well, you have to get the flavor right.
I was going to say, can't you just, take some, shaved chocolate and
shove it up your nose?
Of cocaine and throw it in a bowl?
I don't know. Maybe.
Someone owes me $8,000.
So he let $10,000. It took about 10 tries over 2 months to come up with the mixture, which was created by an Orlando-based supplement company. He said some versions.
Too much Loco.
Well, he said some versions they just burned too much. Other times they looked gray and dull or didn't have enough stimulants. The effects of the powder last about 30 minutes to an hour and are almost like an energy drink feeling, like you're euphoric but also motivated to get things done. That's his way of describing it. So it's a energy supplement mix of cacao powder mixed with ginkgo biloba, taurine, and guarana. Essentially, everything that you find in an energy drink.
Yeah.
But instead of it being a drink, it's a powder that you snort instead. Totally safe. So your idea of a chocolate energy drink, yeah, but it's dehydrated.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Just add water.
Nope. Shove it up your nose.
Okay.
Just roll up a $1 bill and snort this son of a bitch. And tell the cops to fuck off. It's just chocolate. Go away, sir. It's just chocolate yummies.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you doing drugs?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Looks like drugs.
It's not. It's chocolate.
What?
Woo! Chocolate. That hurts. So they claim that it will cause a rush of endorphins and serotonin, boost energy, and bring about a sense of calm, which doesn't go together.
No.
You want to get super hopped up on shit and then just kind of chill and read a book? It's a cocaine Amazon fire combo.
I've been trying to finish Great Expectations, but I'm just fucking jerked.
Snort this energy drink and calm the fuck down.
Damn it, Pip, you're in a world you don't understand.
So the company hasn't provided any concrete research to back up those claims.
No.
I know, right? But there is a 2014 study published in the American.
Go fuck themselves.
Well, the FDA has not approved it at all,
No,
and they definitely want to get their hands on it. And be like, what is this? So, a 2014 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition did discover that raw cocoa compounds, or raw cacao compounds known as
cacao, my friend.
Flavonoids. Flavonols. Sorry.
Oh, sure.
May help improve brain power and increase blood circulation. Cacao and cocoa powder are also thought to have antioxidant properties as well as
brain power and circulation. It's like, oh my god, I'm super smart and super hard right now.
As well as aphrodisiac and mood lifting effects.
Yeah, there it is.
So this is just snorting a hug Viagra. Like,
what do you want to do? You want to watch Jeopardy? You want to go do it? What do you want to do it while watching Jeopardy? I could do both. I'm not on anything. What are you talking about?
You want to read a book about running a marathon?
You're on something.
So data doesn't exist on the risks or benefits of it. Nick Anderson didn't consult with medical professionals when creating Coco Loco, nor have scientists tested the snortable snuff
$10,000 to
before it was released to the public. He went to a supplement company and said, "Make this with this ingredients," but he had to get the mixture right. So all he did was a lab of like, I don't know how much mustard do I put in this barbecue sauce. They don't test the barbecue sauce to make sure it's got health properties. They're just like, okay, here's the list of ingredients you wanted and the amounts you wanted. Nope. Okay, let's try it slightly different this time. Here you go. So yeah, scientists
like 5 other things to do with $10,000.
Name them.
Go on vacation.
1. You were so sure of yourself.
Get a new home entertainment center.
2.
Donate to charity.
Lame.
Buy a hypoallergenic cat.
Okay.
Those cost like $10,000.
I don't care. You're taking a long time to think of 5 things.
And then the 5th thing, which I will tell you right now,
I would invent Coco Loco.
Damn it! Coco Loco.
So,
5 things.
So instead of having scientists test it or have medical professionals check it out, he, quote, just saw what they were doing in Europe. Like I said, he tested.
How do they do it in Europe?
That's where he first came across the product, a snortable chocolate snuff. He's like, oh, I should make this at home. And then he went home and made chocolate snuff. Not even necessarily the same.
I made absinthe. It was crazy. It was crazy. Wasn't the Green Fairy, I'll tell you that right now.
So the company maintains that they acted responsibly with the product. Quote, we used research data on the market in Europe. We have yet to hear of any adverse health issues, and raw cacao products been on the market for over 2 years. He also said there are no health issues. Everyone seems fine. It says not to do more than half the container.
Everyone seems fine.
I love that. It says not to do more than half the container. I think everything is self-explanatory.
What's he doing over there?
There are
Foaming
warning
at the mouth?
labels on it,
Yeah.
and I don't think I would be responsible.
What's he doing? He's foaming at the mouth over there? Yeah, I think he was doing that when he came in.
Yeah, he does that.
He does that.
Like,
Really?
you can't prove that it was our fault.
Hey, you always been foaming in the mouth?
No, never.
He said, yeah, sure.
I said never.
He said, never has he not been foaming in the mouth. Got it, buddy.
It's the first time I've done it ever in my life.
And it's ever felt that good? Thanks to Coco Loco.
Well, he's great at PR. I just love that.
Oh, he's dead.
There are no health issues. Everyone seems fine.
They seem fine.
I don't know, man. He seems fine. His arm
We
fell
raised
off.
hands earlier.
So everyone raised your right hand, and I didn't see all the hands. So if you can, raise your left hand instead. Everyone had at least one hand up.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. If you're in places and you need a hand raised, as long as you got one, I don't see what the big issue is.
Yeah, that's no problem.
The FDA is currently unaware of any consumer complaints or illnesses associated with the product.
Mm-hmm. That's what you want from the FDA. Hey, what do you think about it?
Medical experts are generally skeptical of the product, saying that it's got possible side effects like increased blood pressure and heart palpitations.
Might cause death.
Dr. Andrew Lane of the Johns Hopkins Sinus Center said that there's some potential problems with the nasal cavity. Quote, first, it's not clear how much of each ingredient would be absorbed into the nasal mucous membranes. And, well, putting solid material into your nose, you could imagine it getting stuck in there, or the chocolate mixing with your mucus to create a paste that could block your sinuses.
What?
I'm like, oh, free Nutella?
That's just big Nutella trying to keep everybody down. I see what it is. I see what's going down.
The FDA has yet to decide if and how they will regulate Coco Loco. The company is they're a little, I don't know, agitated about it. So they're like, just because something is new, maybe controversial products for adults that are 18 plus, does not mean we should jump to regulate it. I suggest lawmakers and regulators look at case studies and research data from Europe before they decide to demonize or regulate a brand new product on the market.
Bitch.
Yeah, it's like, nah, man, just fucking give it a chance. Free world and shit. Like, it's 18.
People want to shove chocolate on their nose? Go ahead, let them.
So the tins of Coco Loco have about 10 servings and sell for $24.99. Well, it's a reasonable price.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to buy it just to.
Only thing not loco is our prices.
You can't snort these deals anywhere else.
These deals aren't anything to sniff at.
So like I said, when we created the company 2 years ago, the idea was to create a drug-free version of lean. Which is he made a grape flavored version of the drink, formulated over 3 months,
Great.
and it's made with herbal extracts and marketed as a dietary supplement.
Get me fruit punch, I'm in.
Anderson's brother is a rapper named Bez Believe.
Shut up.
And it says that the product is popular in the hip-hop community and near college campuses in Houston and Atlanta.
Where they don't read very much. Everyone seems fine. You best believe that.
Anderson says he uses the chocolate powder as an alternative to drinking when he goes out. He also reaches for a tin during long car rides, music festivals, and, quote, in those types of social situations when you feel anxious.
So it's either going to calm you down or it's going to keep you up. Which one is it?
Both, man. It's the best of both worlds. It just depends on how you snort it.
I'm just here, and I'm vibrating.
But I'm vibrating in my own seat.
In my own seat.
This is my bubble.
Thanks, Coco Loco.
It's amazing. Other products that he has are the Legal Lean flavor syrup. The little bottle of it sells for $12.50. There's another energy drink that you can get for $12. The purple drink relaxation syrup is $13. And there's just
to relax because your immune system is shut down and you can't move.
Yeah, and then he's got Sleepwalker. It's an energy drink or pill that you can get in pill form or energy drink. And then another energy drink. So it's basically a bunch of energy drinks, Legal Lean, and then powdered chocolate. Their selling point on it is, first we have the headline, Endorphin Rush. When endorphins are released, it triggers a positive feeling of well-being in your body, similar to morphine.
Guy.
For example, the feeling after a long workout known as runner's high, where you feel euphoric, positive, and exhilarated. Okay, maybe don't compare your product to morphine.
Yeah.
It's not a drug, it's like morphine.
Yeah.
Then we got the serotonin rush. A sudden rush of serotonin will produce an elevated mood and a state of euphoria similar to the feeling of ecstasy. This is a feeling that will make the music sound better and overall happiness. Again, now we got morphine and ecstasy. So then we got euphoric energy.
Get fucked up.
The raw cacao will give you a steady rush of euphoric energy and motivation that is great for partygoers to dance the night away without a crash. It is even used by athletes to give them a natural competitive edge. This sounds like MDMA.
Yeah.
And then finally we have the complete opposite of everything we just said, calm focus. The raw cacao will give you a sense of calm focus and reduce the chatter and worry in your brain so you are able to accomplish many tasks at once and maximize your time and focus. It is also known to help with anxiety and to reduce stress. Nothing about any of the previous 90% of the data that you've given me says, this will calm me down. It's morphine. It's ecstasy. It'll keep you going forever. But you can also calm down.
Yeah, it's because you'll be paralyzed.
In your mind, you will be racing, but your body will be unable to move. That's how we get you.
That's how they get you every time. It's like, also doubles as a paralytic.
Oh, that's great. I've been looking for a way to relax harder than ever. Ugh.
I'm just.
It's just another one of those out of this world products.
Right.
Speaking of out of this world.
What?
I know, it's natural. You didn't even see it coming.
Segway.
Have you seen the Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
Yeah.
Have you seen both of them?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it happen in real life?
Sure.
Well, now you might get to.
Where are we going?
It's more like a who's going, and that is a brand new branch of the U.S. military that is being created by 2019 called the United States Space Corps. It's going to be a division of the Air Force.
Like Starship Troopers?
Essentially, yeah.
Cool. What do they know? Here's the thing. Okay. What do they know? Keep going. I'm going to ask questions. Keep going.
A congressional committee is proposing that the U.S. Armed Forces add a new military branch that would essentially be space cops. The National Defense Authorization Act.
First of all, when you say it like that, it's like a bad 90s show.
That's what this is. That's essentially what this fucking thing is. The House Armed Services Committee voted 60-1 in favor of the bill to create the first branch of the Armed Forces since Air Force's founding in 1947. Among the Space Corps' official duties would be providing combat-ready space forces that enable the commanders of the combatant commands to fight and win wars. The Space Corps would fall under the Air Force in the same way the Marine Corps does the Navy. The Chief of Staff of the Space Corps, a presidential appointee with a 6-year term, would be on equal footing with the Air Force's Chief of Staff. Both will report to the Secretary of the Air Force.
Okay, so what are they protecting us from?
Space.
Okay, that's why I said that freaks me out because
it makes you think that did you find something? Why do we have to be ready for this?
Right, and first of all, obviously there's no way to know if something if something's coming at the space at the speed they're going. If Voyager, because I don't know where Voyager is now, but if it's out there and it's encountered something, I don't know if it has the ability to contact us back.
It's kind of like,
because you know what Voyager is, right?
A Star Trek show.
No. Voyager it's a satellite that we basically put greetings from Earth, in a bunch of other languages,
a time vault.
And we put some music and just sent it.
Right.
Sent it out.
Have you ever seen the movie Battleship?
Yes.
Okay, well,
space boats.
That movie started with them sending out a transmission into space, and then so much later, them getting a response.
Voyager 1 is in interstellar space, and Voyager 2 is currently in the heliosheath.
Oh, so it's not Jewish. The sheath is still there.
The sheath is still there.
Okay.
But that's far out.
Man.
Anyway. How dare you.
You can't just say far out.
Space boats.
Thank
God, there's water.
Neither.
Sure there's water? Yeah, there's water. Okay, because we're going to be embarrassed if we get there and there's no water. That was my bet.
It's the best worst movie of all time.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie Battleship,
good.
No. As soon as this podcast is over,
go watch it.
Go watch it. I don't care.
Watch Pub of the Volume.
No. Just watch Battleship again. Because it gets better every single time you watch it. I've watched it over 100 times. It came out 4 years ago. And I keep on watching it.
I'm going to tell you something.
What? Fucking, I dare you to say something about Battleship. I dare you, bro. I dare you.
You're not going to be happy.
What?
I've never watched it.
You son of a bitch. That's the only movie I have on Blu-ray. I don't even own a Blu-ray player.
I've never watched it.
I'm ready for the future when I can only watch it on Blu-ray. I have it on Blu-ray.
You don't own a Blu-ray player?
No. But I'm ready when the time comes.
It doesn't like your Xbox do Blu-ray?
No, it's a 360.
Oh. Okay, you bring it over.
No.
And we'll watch it on Xbox One.
You have to watch it by yourself just to experience it. Because I'm just going to be, instead of watching, I'm just going to be watching your face all the time. Like,
This is Rihanna. And Liam Neeson. They're the same thing.
I can't believe you haven't seen this movie. Literally the best, worst movie of all time. It's so awful.
I think, like,
and I can't stop watching.
I think you built it up too much for me.
No.
Like, I've never seen Avatar either.
I don't care.
Right.
I don't give a shit if you haven't seen Avatar.
Right. I won't see
Avatar is very like, okay, it's Avatar.
But this is Battleship.
How am I building it up as like, it's awful. It's so awful. It's the most awful. You're going to watch it, actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. It would ruin it for me. I'd be like,
You're like, I don't know to tell you this. I actually enjoy this movie.
I'll download it.
So, neither the Air Force's secretary nor its chief of staff really want the damn thing. Representative Mike Rogers from Alabama. I'm shocked by the response to the Air Force leadership. It's like they just don't want this bullshit, man.
Do they want Mike from Alabama wants it?
He's a representative, yeah.
And he wants it?
Yeah.
So my biggest thing, and not to be political,
the House Armed Services Committee voted 60-1 in favor of the bill.
What do they know? They've never voted 60-1 in favor of anything. Like,
so guys,
I'm scared.
Free ice cream for everyone. No one ever has to pay for it. It loses by 2 votes.
Pity. No, that's insane. Why would? Because there's no reason unless they're looking for a place to siphon off money from.
He is the congressman that chairs the subcommittee that wrote the Space Course into legislation. So that's why he's upset about it. And that's the thing. Secretary Heather Wilson.
You ever seen Sphere?
Yes. So Secretary Heather Wilson said that this will make it more complex, add more boxes to the organizational chart, and cost more money. I'm pretty sure that's
true.
It's either going to be you fucking know about something, or y'all are just robbing money. The
idea that somebody from Alabama wants to put money into science
from goddamn it Alabama.
That's scary,
right?
Because either they know something, or because they don't.
And it's not even like basic science.
They don't like the idea of anything being not human, for one thing, and anything not being like made by Jesus.
Yeah, this were Jesus Corps.
Yeah,
totally.
But that's scary.
Space Corps. What would the uniforms look like? Would they have the super? Oh, you know what? They'd have the super shiny silver ones from like the 80s. Like, this whole time. We had the design right in front of us.
They're doing more and more. You know, that's what I said. It's like why all of a sudden the rush to get to Mars? Why all of a sudden the rush to do what? You know, it's like it always bothers me because they sure weren't having NASA for a while. NASA was like pretty much defunct.
Well, this isn't NASA. This is the military.
Well, NASA's always been the military.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a military ship. Like ready and raring to go, like at any given time that we don't know about.
Like in Independence Day when they have it out in a bunker, they're like, well, we just need someone to fly it.
I think so. There's got to be something about weaponizing space.
I mean, they say a lot of our technology comes from reverse engineering shit that's crashed. Whether that's true or not, it's a theory. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like in Battleship. Wait.
I wouldn't know.
So, speaking of laws that are just making you go, what? Texas, they didn't necessarily create a new law. They, as much as modified a law. Governor Greg Abbott recently signed House Bill 1935 into law, removing size restrictions on knife blades carried publicly by adults.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, which means after September 1st, people possessing anything from daggers to swords will not be breaking any laws. Basically, if you have a broadsword from or if you have the sword from Braveheart, you can walk around in public with that, and that's not an issue.
Sure, you can walk around with an AR-15 in some places. You might as well be able to walk around with a sword.
Well, I mean,
that's a little safer. No one's going to get hit in the cross sword.
I mean, there has been mass stabbings, so
well,
not really a good argument.
I don't know what to tell you.
So the way the law is currently is that any knife with a blade over 5.5 inches is prohibited. So with the new law, it basically takes all the prohibited language off the books, thus allowing knives over 5.5 inches of blade length. Also, daggers, double-edged knives, dirks, even swords will soon come legal September 1st. Part of the reason knife activists fought for the bill is because they feel Texans were being unfairly labeled as criminals for carrying knives.
So let's let them carry bigger ones?
Hey, you got a pretty big knife there. What are you doing with that knife?
I get the little tags that come with the clothes. They're a pain in the ass to get out.
Oh, so you using that to steal with your knife? You're stealing with your knife?
Yeah, it's more of a sword. It's a katana blade,
Oh.
like a samurai.
Oh, well then carry on, sir.
Okay. I'm using it to, I always carry a sword with me in case I need to get some scissors out of that heavy plastic. Why would they wrap something that you need scissors to get into?
You know what, sir? You make a great point.
So now I'm carrying around this broadsword.
All right. Well, then you have a good day.
Yeah, freedom.
I believe it's freedom, and I have to take out your insides.
Okay. Well, here's a sword.
Thank God. I just thought it was interesting that they're like, you know what? You know what we need in Texas? We need more weapons.
We need more knives. Guns are taken care of. More guns than we can shake a stick at, but we need some knives.
So even after September, however, long knives will not be allowed in several places, including bars, schools, churches, airports, government buildings, hospitals, correctional facilities, sporting events, and polling locations.
That's the other thing. You aren't allowed to bring guns into a courthouse or a government building, but they sure don't mind you regulating so that you can bring it anywhere else you want.
Yeah.
It's like,
don't bring it to the people that you're going to get angry.
We'll just hide here in this building. You're not allowed to bring it in here. But you should definitely take it over to the safe way.
It's not really safe that way, is it?
It's the danger way.
It's kind of like it's like a gun-free embassy. It's like, no, we're safe here now. They're also saying if someone goes into a business and the business owner or employee is not comfortable with what they're carrying, they can ask them to leave or ask them to go place it in their vehicle. And again, law-abiding people are going to do that.
What are you doing? Oh, just carrying the sword from Final Fantasy. That's a big-ass sword. I know.
Legal.
It's totally legal. Want to go put it in your car? Want me to chop your head off?
Okay, well, I definitely need you to go put it in your car.
I'm definitely going to chop your head off.
I feel like we're in an impasse here.
Impasse that. And it passed right through your neck. See that?
Yeah, I saw it. It went right through me. Oh my God, why are you still talking? I think about 4 seconds later. I don't know how to segue to this.
Never stopped you before.
Say something random.
Burrito mixer.
Speaking of mixing things up that you can consume, an Australian man has decided to take a little trip on the airplanes there, and he was traveling from Perth to...
That an Australian accent you're trying?
Nope, not going to go there. Hey, this passenger was getting... He's traveling to Perth on Qantas flight QF777.
Definitely Qantas.
You don't know that. There's no U.
Qantas?
There's no U in it. Qantas.
Qantas.
You're a Qantas. Racist.
So,
anyway, the only bit of luggage that the man decided to check in, which got a tag and all, what do you think? He brought one item as his quote-unquote luggage.
Komodo dragon.
Nope, it's not. You can't just bring that as luggage. Just one item.
What if it's holding the bag for you?
Nope, it's literally one thing. So it can't be like a thing inside of a thing. So it's not like it's not like a dog inside of a dog carrier.
Fanny pack?
Nope. I remember I said something you can consume.
Something you can consume?
Fanny pack?
Fanny pack. What do you want to use fanny pack? No. What was it?
Can of beer.
Oh.
He checked in his can of beer. He was going from Melbourne to Perth. Checked it in, got a tag on it and everything. Somehow it actually made it all the way to his destination. And then when he was in the baggage claim, it was the first item down. So he got his beer.
And then he opened it. It went everywhere.
I don't know, but it's a can of export. Emu Export Lager, which I've never had, but
sounds good.
It's good to know that you can check in a can of beer, have it fly the entire way, which you think it would explode. Going up that high? Well, I mean...
No, because they serve cans of beer and things.
Right, but that's in the pressurized cabin, not with all the luggage, because they've had... I remember...
Pressurized the luggage.
But I remember hearing something about someone's animal freezing to death because it wasn't... It wasn't... it was in the luggage area, but it wasn't like... I don't know. It was something that made it so the dog ended up freezing because they were up so high and there wasn't the right pressurization or something going on with it.
I don't know.
But yeah, this guy he flew a can of beer.
Make sure to get that. Get that back.
All right, now we got. I feel like we're talking about this topic a lot lately.
Oh, really?
Goats.
God, goats. I've been hearing a lot about goats.
I know, but this one is about goats taking our jabs.
They took our jabs.
Yeah, at Western Michigan University, the 400-member American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees has filed a grievance with the university claiming that the goats they have working there are taking away jobs from laid-off union workers.
Okay. I can see that.
You can. You can see that. You can see that.
Sure.
So the goats are there to clear some vegetation. The areas that are super thick that they can't have can't have workers go in safely. So the goats are going in there to clear out most of it, and then human laborers come in to finish the work. And it's they wanted to go with the environmentally friendly way of removing it. They have a bunch of poison ivy and other vegetation that's a problem for humans to remove. They're saying, the area is rife with poison ivy and other invasive species. And our analysis showed the goats to be a sustainable and cost-effective way of removing them. This is from university spokeswoman Cheryl Rowland. They used the company Munchers on Hooves in Coldwater, Michigan.
Munchers on Hooves.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Owned by Garrett and Gina Fickle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
you know the goat Fickles? Sure do.
WMU used the 10 goat crew for 1 week last summer as part of a pilot project, which they said was such a success that they have a 20 goat crew, which is expected to clear about 15 acres on the southwest side of a pond over the summer. And the goats are ahead of schedule, so I mean that's really good. But then they have the union filing grievances because goats are taking their jobs. I don't.
They took our job.
Yeah, the letter saying I filed a grievance as it relates to subcontracting and the use of goats, which was not reported to the local, and again, we have people on layoff.
Yeah.
So essentially, goat shaming. Don't you hate when goat shaming happens?
I hate that. Goats are goats too.
Yeah. Goats are people too. So I don't know. What are we at?
About 55.
It's going to be a short episode this week because I just want to blow up the world.
No.
It's okay. The Space Corps has saved us, and there's a little bit of a ray of lights. Letitia Danielle Baines, who works 6 days a week, doesn't have a ton of money,
Okay.
still spends spends a few hours a week researching, couponing, and buying supplies to donate to people. She's a 40-year-old mother of one. She's got a kid, 14-year-old, in the Searsmith. She saves coupons and gets other coupons given to her by her friends who know she'll put them to good use. She says, I don't have a whole bunch of money now. I just do what I can with my coupons to take care of my house and help others. This is all I want to do. It normally takes me maybe 3 days to get all my coupons together. I work Monday through Saturday, so I have to do it all after work and stuff like that. She goes through advertisements and tries to see all the different stores that she can save the most money. She goes to places like Harris Teeter, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and Piggly Wiggly. She sets aside about $100 a week to use as coupons, and she makes little bags for people. And in the bags that she makes for the shelter and nursing homes, she'll put washcloths, shampoo and conditioner, soap, toothbrushes, and toothpaste and lotion. They're full-size bottles because trial size is so small you can't really use it. She tries to donate to at least 2 organizations a month.
And what does she do again?
It doesn't say exactly what she does. She just works 6 days a week.
Yeah, a lot of times it's the people who have, like, they make the least, yet they give the most. You know?
Yes. She has a soft spot and a heart for senior citizens in particular because she's worked in nursing homes in the past. She said, whenever I go to a nursing home, I'll ask which patients don't have family coming. I want to help them first. I try to donate at least 100 bags to nursing homes so I can cover those patients without families and others. You know, she says also, I know a bag of shampoo and soap doesn't solve everyone's problems, but at least they won't have to worry about those items. If it's a couple of days until payday, I hope the bags help them get through it with one less stress, and at least I know I've helped them out for a little while. So she's taking her time and $100 a week to put together these bags for shelters and nursing homes for people that just straight up can't afford the stuff. You know, having a elderly family member in a nursing home, if someone's not going to come visit them, who's, you know, bringing them stuff? Like, obviously the nursing home is going to take care of them to some degree,
Right.
but you still need something.
Right.
So she's doing that. Like, she's worked in nursing homes in the past. She's seen people that don't have family. They don't really have anyone bringing them anything. So she makes it a point to go there first. You know, and donating 100 bags to nursing homes. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, Letitia Danielle Baines, you're awesome.
You're awesome. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Where can they find us online?
You can find us individually on Twitter at PatrickNewsom42.
Letitia Bags.
At Hungry as a Bear. That's me. You can follow the entire DVM production empire at the DVMPE. You can find this podcast by going on Twitter, look at Stupid's Tweeting, or on Facebook at Stupid's Talking Stupid. And you can also search for us on YouTube by searching for Stupid's Talking Stupid.
That's right. And we got a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube, so go take a look at it. Next week, the episode's going to be a little late. It's going to be on Friday. If you want to watch it live.
Well, it's not going to come out on Friday.
No. We're going to be recorded on Friday.
It'll air on Friday.
If you want to watch it live.
Yes, if you want to watch it live, we will be posting the link somewhere. I believe it's on Or do you know the YouTube link for the channel?
I do not. I do not yet. But we will.
Isn't it on the Empire's page?
Good question.
Probably something you should check before if you want to promote it.
Well, doing a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Shall we?
Basically what we're doing is we're starting, I believe, at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
We don't have the full schedule worked out just yet, unfortunately, but it will be shared as soon as we have it on all the social media platforms that we have, both personally and throughout the entire network.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay. So again, there will be links that you can just click and go straight to the page. We'll be broadcasting for 24 hours. We will be doing our show as part of that stream.
Yes.
But there will be a bunch of other stuff. So if you don't catch us live, that episode will still go up. It'll just be a few days later.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, it'll be fun. So just try and watch us live. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, again, we'll be posting on our Facebook page,
yeah.
Stupid's Talking Stupid, or on our Twitter at Stupid's Tweeting.
So that's going to do it for this week. Stupid's Talking Stupid. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear.
And we'll talk to you later.